Have you thought about starting a glamping business this year? If so, you're not the only one. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few ways that you can start a glamping business, and you're going to want to stick to the end because I'm going to tell you how you can get started with a glamping business for just a few $1,000s. So maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but glamping, that's short for glamorous camping, is taking the globe by storm. Glamping businesses everywhere are just blowing up, mine included. So what is glamping? Well, glamping is a fun and new and unique way that you can experience being outside, being with nature, being with the people that you love, but not have to deal with the traditional challenges that come with regular camping. Sleeping on the ground, setting up a crappy tent, dealing with the bugs, and let's not talk about them, porta potties. Now, all jokes aside, glamping is a huge business opportunity right now. With everything that's happened in the last couple years, we have all been wanting to spend more and more time outside, have been forced to spend more and more time outside. And so glamping has been a huge industry because people that don't typically go camping have been wanting to find a way to explore and enjoy the outdoors. Now, there are a few ways that people enjoy the glamping experience. Glamping is now popular at state parks, campgrounds, national forests, and even private campgrounds. So if you're wanting to get on the bandwagon and start your glamping business, there's a few ways that you can go about doing this. One way that I think is really cool is tiny homes. And if you're interested in learning about tiny home glamping, you're gonna wanna check out this video. It's not mine, but this guy has some really good content and really interesting videos on what he's doing to start a tiny home business. One opportunity for you, if you don't feel comfortable building out structures, is to actually buy a piece of land and put glamorous camping tents on them. And then you would furnish them with beds and rugs, decor, the whole Instagram worthy type experience that people would want to take photos and videos of. And you would just need to buy a property that's in an area that has access to recreation, or maybe just a place of solitude, or maybe even close to a unique venue that people would want to go to. But this option does require you having property, which may mean you need to take out a loan or ask for family and friends for some cash. But there is a big upfront investment with buying property and then buying your glamping tents to actually furnish them when they're on the property. Now, if you already have a nice property, let's say you live on a piece of land with 10 acres that has trees and it's a really beautiful setting, one option for you is to actually put a glamping experience in your backyard. There are websites like HipCamp where you can actually advertise your home as a place where people can come and enjoy a camping or a glamping experience. What's nice about this option is it wouldn't cost you more than a few $1,000s and then getting some permitting so that you can accommodate a hotel type experience on your property. And now maybe you're sitting here thinking, I don't have access to cash or loans or family or friends for cash. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, I don't have the expertise on how to build a tiny house, I don't have a house with property, and I definitely don't have a bunch of money to buy a piece of land, well, the last option for you is one that I have some expertise in, and that's running a mobile glamping business. What is a mobile glamping business, you ask? A mobile glamping business takes the whole glamorous camping experience and delivers it to properties in your area. This could be state parks, properties on HipCamp, privately owned campgrounds, golf courses, and even people's houses. So what you would need for this type of business is a glamping tent, some beds, a bunch of decor, and a vehicle to transport the goods to the properties that you're going to be delivering them to. Now, this option isn't as easy from a manual labor standpoint if you were to have a set property that's just set up 24/7, but this type of business model uses one thing that all of the major businesses are using right now, and that is leverage. You don't need to have property. You don't need to have the beautiful land. You don't need a retail storefront. You just need to have the tents, the accommodations, and the willingness to hustle hard and deliver the entire glamping experience to the location of the customer's request. This is the type of business that I started back in March of 2020, just a couple days before COVID shut the entire world down. The beautiful thing about this business model is that it can be very simple and very streamlined if that's what you desire. And at the same time, it can be complex and beautiful and glamorous and really custom and completely unique every time that you deliver to a new customer. So there's a lot of opportunity within this type of business model for you to create the business that works best for you. So whether you want to start a full-scale tiny home glamp ground, transform your backyard into a glamp site, or you want to start a business like mine where you deliver the glamorous camping experience to the locations in your area, I would love for you to leave a comment and let me know which one interests you the most and what hesitations or questions do you have about all of the business models that we talked about today.